It was my husband's grandmother's, and we always believed it to be from Tiffany's. And when she passed away at the age of 102, 10 years ago, we inherited this piece. I suspect that they bought it from Tiffany's around the time that it was made. That's my guess.
So we would date this probably around 1910. Does that corroborate?
Sounds about right, yeah.
And you're right, it is Tiffany.
This exquisite necklace has been passed down in the family from the owner's husband's grandmother, who lived to the age of 102. It is believed to be an authentic Tiffany & Co. creation, likely purchased around 1910. Its authenticity is confirmed by two Tiffany signatures, one on the front and another on the back clasp. Tiffany & Co. is a renowned American luxury jewelry and specialty retailer, founded in 1837 by Charles Louis Tiffany and John B. Young in New York City. Famous for its high-quality diamonds, gemstones, and iconic silver pieces, Tiffany has become a symbol of elegance and craftsmanship worldwide. The company played a major role in popularizing engagement rings in the United States and is celebrated for its signature Tiffany blue packaging. Over the decades, Tiffany has collaborated with some of the greatest designers, including Jean Schlumberger, Paloma Picasso, and Paul Dingfonam, creating timeless pieces that combine artistry and innovation.
This is a very special piece. And most people would say, oh, it's diamonds, you know, that's what's important. No, it's all about the pearls. This piece was probably designed by one of Tiffany's greatest designers, Paul Dingfonam, and he loved natural pearls. Right now, natural pearls are the rage.
The design is attributed to Paul Dingfonam, one of Tiffany's most celebrated designers, known for his mastery using natural pearls. The necklace features a graduated strand of natural pearls ranging from approximately 10 millimeters at the bottom to around 3.5 millimeters at the top, each displaying exceptional luster, color, and blemish-free surfaces. The pearls are complemented by old mine-cut diamonds, enhancing the elegance without overshadowing the pearls themselves. Technically and historically, this piece represents Tiffany's early 20th century craftsmanship, highlighting the company's dedication to high-quality gemstones and meticulous design.
In this market, if you came to me and said, what do you think we could get in an auction? We'd say $80,000 to $100,000.
No way.
Yes, yes. These little pearls, they're probably $5,000. Do not lose these. These have to go back on. I would say you're looking at an appraisal to insure and replace at $200,000.
I got that in about, I would say in the late 70s or early 80s. And I got it at Robinson's department store in their estate sale department. Actually, my husband brought it home and surprised me.
It was a gift from your husband?
It was a gift, yes.
How much did he pay for it?
It was a little over $3,000 with tax.
Aha.
And it was a lot of money to us.
Tell me what you've learned about the piece.
Well, I know it's a signed Tiffany piece. I know it's a handmade. At the store, they told him, and it was about the 1920s.
This magnificent Tiffany & Co. pendant featuring black opals is a superb example of early 20th century American Art Nouveau jewelry, attributed to Louis Comfort Tiffany, one of the most celebrated designers of his era. The pendant dates to the 1910s, during the height of Tiffany's favorable jewelry period, when Louis Comfort Tiffany, son of Charles Louis Tiffany, was creating jewelry renowned for its organic forms, vibrant color harmonies, and exceptional craftsmanship. The piece bears the Tiffany & Co. signature, which, after 1907, was used for jewels designed under Louis Comfort Tiffany's direction. The pendant showcases two striking black opals, one large and one smaller, set in finely hand-wrought gold. Both are examples of hatchwork opals, known for their mosaic-like pattern and dazzling play of color, especially the fiery reds that are among the most sought-after hues in opals. Though the larger stone shows slight natural crazing fine surface cracks common in opals over time, the smaller one remains in pristine condition. The back of the pendant reveals handmade detailing and impeccable craftsmanship, characteristic of Tiffany's studio jewelry. The design embodies the Art Nouveau aesthetic, fluid lines, naturalistic inspiration, and luminous materials that define Louis Comfort Tiffany's artistic vision.
The value today is somewhere average retail between $70,000 and $90,000.
Oh my God.
It's
You're
a treasure.
kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Say that again.
Between $70,000 and $90,000 average retail.
Oh,
Is that a big surprise?
oh my God.
I don't know how it came into the family, but I know it's been used by 4 generations of women in my family, dating back to my great-grandmother, late 1890s probably. And it's a lovely necklace and pendant that can be changed into a brooch. And it is just a stunning piece and also very warmly felt by my family.
That's great.
Dating back to the late 19th century and cherished through for generations of women, this remarkable Tiffany & Co. ensemble embodies the grace and innovation of early 20th century jewelry design. The set includes a diamond necklace, a pendant, and a brooch, with the brooch also serving as a pendant or a decorative pin. Handcrafted entirely in platinum, the necklace features a delicate chain set with old mine-cut diamonds leading to a magnificent central stone. The brooch, which also serves as a pendant, stands out as the centerpiece of the suite. It is adorned with 2 large, old mine-cut diamonds, each weighing about 1 carat, surrounded by roughly 2 additional carats of smaller diamonds set in platinum. Its detachable mechanism allows it to be worn as a brooch, pendant, or ornamental pin, showcasing Tiffany's remarkable mechanical craftsmanship. Meanwhile, the second pendant features a sophisticated spring mechanism, allowing it to transform into a lanyard, a perfect example of Tiffany's balance between technical ingenuity and refined aesthetics.
So now we come to the price. For the whole suite, including the other pendant at auction, this would bring $30,000 to $40,000.
Wow.
This necklace belonged to my great-grandmother, and she lived from about 1864 to 1926. And I believe at the time they were quite wealthy. They came from northern New Jersey, and they actually had a house there that is locally known as Kip's Castle, and I believe the county has just taken it over as a museum. I really don't know much about it. It's been passed down through our family, and I think I've had it for about 35 years.
You do have a hand-painted portrait of your great-grandmother. And in the portrait, your great-grandmother is actually wearing this particular necklace.
This exquisite necklace is a remarkable example of early 20th century American jewelry craftsmanship. Created around 1900 to 1908, it embodies the refined artistry and naturalistic elegance characteristic of the Art Nouveau movement. At its center rests a rare black opal, a gemstone celebrated for its deep, shifting colors and captivating play of light, surrounded by vivid green Russian demantode garnets, among the rarest 10 most desirable forms of green garnet known. Every delicate wire and fret line, from front to reverse, showcases meticulous attention to detail and masterful handwork. Attributed to Tiffany & Co., and possibly designed under the direction of Louis Comfort Tiffany, the piece reflects the visionary style of a designer better known for his stained glass masterpieces. In jewelry, as in glass, Tiffany combined color, texture, and light to create wearable works of art.
The auction estimate on a piece like this can go as high as $30,000 to $40,000.
Oh, I can't believe this.
As a young person, I was given an old scarab, an Egyptian scarab, and so I'd always been fascinated with those. And so about 15, 20 years ago, I went to an antique show, and I saw this, and I thought, it reminded me of a piece of jewelry my mother had that had Brazilian butterfly wings, and I thought, oh, that's the color. And then I got to looking, and I thought, think this is Tiffany. And so I bought it.
Created by Tiffany & Co. around 1915, this elegant necklace reflects the refined craftsmanship and artistic innovation that characterize the brand's early 20th century creations. The design features a series of scarab motifs modeled after the sacred Egyptian beetle, an ancient symbol of rebirth and renewal. During the Egyptian revival period, Tiffany reimagined these timeless motifs through luxurious materials and modern Art Nouveau aesthetics. At the center of the necklace are scarabs made from Favre glass, a material invented by Louis Comfort Tiffany, renowned for its iridescent glow that shimmers with vivid, jewel-like hues. These scarabs are suspended from an 18-karat gold chain composed of alternating short and long links, a hallmark of Tiffany's 1910s craftsmanship. On the reverse of the central pendant appears the authentic Tiffany & Co. signature, confirming its origin. This fusion of Egyptian symbolism, Tiffany's signature Favre technique, and fine goldsmithing epitomizes the elegance of American Art Nouveau jewelry. Today, such a piece would be valued at approximately $8,000 to $10,000, a testament to its beauty, rarity, and enduring allure.
My great-grandfather and great-grandmother got married, and they went on their honeymoon to New York. And while on their honeymoon, they went to the opera. And my great-grandmother admired this piece on one of the singers. And my great-grandfather went after the show and talked to the Tiffany jewelers and arranged to buy this piece for my great-grandmother.
Dating to the mid-1870s, this exquisite Tiffany & Co. necklace embodies the refined craftsmanship and artistic evolution of American jewelry design during the archaeological revival period. The necklace is composed of graduated gold panels adorned with intricate applied wire-work and beadwork, motifs that were highly fashionable in Europe and the United States during the 1870s. This style drew inspiration from ancient Greek and Etruscan jewelry unearthed in archaeological excavations, which profoundly influenced jewelry houses like Tiffany. The alternating panels feature subtle patination, creating depth and visual contrast, while the Tiffany & Co. signature is discreetly engraved along the side. This piece also bridges two artistic movements. While rooted in the archaeological revival, its linear structure and stylized panels hint at early influences of the aesthetic movement, which incorporated Japanese-inspired design elements such as asymmetry and nature-inspired geometry. Typically crafted in 18-karat gold, necklaces of this kind represent Tiffany's transition from importing European designs to creating its own distinctive American style.
I would expect that you would find this piece in a high-end store somewhere in the $40,000 to $50,000 range in today's market.
I don't think I'll be wearing it to any PTA meetings. Thank you.
It actually belonged to a friend of mine's mother. She lived in California, and her mother passed away some time ago. And when they were going through her mother's things, they came across a number of items, some clothing and things, and they passed them on to me. They said, me being the flamboyant person I am,
Okay.
that possibly I might enjoy it, and I just love it. I don't know anything about it other than it was given to my friend's mother by her next door neighbor many, many, many years ago.
This remarkable necklace is an exquisite example of Mughal-style Indian jewelry, dating from the late 19th to early 20th century. Although not from the era of the original Mughal emperors of the 17th century, it faithfully carries the artistic spirit and symbolic richness that define this enduring tradition. The necklace is composed of a series of enamel plaques decorated in white, red, and green enamel, complemented by natural pearls, likely sourced from the Indian Ocean, and gold beads with matching enamel patterns. The motifs include tigers in a jungle and pendants shaped like tiger claws, both classic symbols of power and protection in Indian jewelry. In traditional Mughal pieces, real tiger claws were sometimes mounted into gold as talismans to ward off evil. One of the most striking features of this necklace is its reversible design. On one side, intricate enamel work and delicate motifs create a vibrant, ornamental surface. On the reverse, a dazzling collection of gemstones is meticulously set, including rubies, emeralds, sapphires, colorless sapphires, cat's eyes, topaz, coral, and diamonds. The interplay of color and texture reflects the mastery of Indian goldsmiths, who excelled at blending symbolism, spirituality, and opulence. Such necklaces were often worn during wedding ceremonies, forming part of a bride's dowry and symbolizing wealth, fertility, and divine protection.
I'm hoping it's a really nice piece of jewelry.
Well, it is a really nice piece of jewelry, and value for retail replacement would be between $12,000 and $15,000.
Wow. Oh, I'm
Is
so
that good?
excited. That's wonderful. Thank you.
It's a beautiful, beautiful example.
Oh, wow.
My daughter was born 25 years ago, and I was working a very difficult job at that time that was 60 to 80 hours a week. Quit the job, went to another job, and this was my gift to myself at that time.
Acquired as a personal reward 25 years ago, this luxurious Italian creation is a striking example of mid-20th century jewelry craftsmanship. Originally believed to date from around 1905, its stylistic and technical features instead suggest a production period between 1960 and 1965. The piece is finely crafted in 18-karat yellow gold, set with approximately 9 carats of brilliant cut diamonds, a cutting style not developed until 1919, confirming its more modern origin. The design is bold yet elegant, showcasing rows of radiant Persian turquoise, regarded as one of the finest types of turquoise in the world for its vivid sky blue hue and smooth surface. Every link of the chain is adorned with clusters of diamonds, extending gracefully to the clasp, demonstrating meticulous Italian goldsmithing and an eye for luxurious detail. Though not an antique as initially believed, this jewel embodies the glamour and sophistication of 1960s Italian design, when turquoise and diamond combinations were celebrated in high fashion. At auction, such a piece is valued between $8,000 and $12,000, while in a retail setting it could reach up to $15,000. Its brilliance, color harmony, and expert workmanship ensure it remains an exquisite and timeless adornment.
My husband found this jewelry when he was walking up a Forest Service road. He noticed a piece of tissue paper, a lot of it, sticking out from behind a rock. He kicked the rock over, and lo and behold, that's what was under it. So we called the police, and they didn't have any accounts of stolen stuff, so we advertised it in the paper, and we've had it for 35 years.
Do you know what it's called?
Well, I know it's a squash blossom. I think the Navajos are the one that make it. I don't know for sure, but it's turquoise and silver.
That is correct. This is a squash blossom necklace.
This Navajo squash blossom set represents one of the most iconic forms of Native American artistry. Originating from the Navajo people of the American Southwest, the design blends traditional tribal symbolism with influences introduced by Spanish settlers. The crescent-shaped Naya pendant at the center is believed to offer protection and good fortune, while the bead-like squash blossom symbolize fertility and life, crafted from silver and turquoise. A sacred stone in Navajo culture, each element carries both spiritual and aesthetic meaning. This particular set dates from the 1960s-1970s, when Native-inspired jewelry saw a surge in popularity and was widely produced for the tourist market. Although the turquoise stones have been color-enhanced and stabilized, reducing their rarity, the craftsmanship remains striking and authentic to Navajo tradition. Its estimated market value is around $1,500, yet pieces made with untreated turquoise and signed by a recognized artisan could reach $3,000, $5,000. Despite its modest value, the piece stands as a beautiful testament to the fusion of Native and European artistry and remains a proud expression of Navajo cultural identity.
Well, these were pieces that were given to my great-grandmother by my great-grandfather. My sister got my great-grandmother's diamond, and this is what I received. And I would like to know what they're worth.
Okay, I'll be glad to tell you.
Thank you.
Hopefully the diamond wasn't too big, right?
It was, so.
The collection includes a necklace, a large brooch, and a pair of amethyst earrings, each exemplifying the charm of Egyptian revival jewelry, a style that surged in popularity after the 1920s, inspired by the fascination with ancient Egyptian motifs. The necklace features vividly colored amethyst gemstones, accentuated by natural pearls and set in 14-karat yellow gold. Its design incorporates scarabs, or beetles, symbolizing rebirth and protection in Egyptian culture, a popular motif among jewelers of the time. The brooch, larger and earlier in style, dates back to around 1890 to 1900 and displays a striking heart-shaped amethyst surrounded by split pearls in a sweeping wing-like design. Completing the set, the briolette-cut amethyst earrings add harmony and balance to the ensemble. Beyond its intrinsic beauty, this jewelry represents the evolving tastes of late Victorian and early Art Deco design, where mysticism, bold color, and fine craftsmanship merged. In today's market, the earrings are valued around $300, the brooch about $1,000, and the necklace between $1,800 and $2,500, though its artistic and sentimental worth far exceeds monetary value.
I believe it was my grandma's, maybe my great-grandma's. They were very poor, so they had to work with what they could find.
Okay. It's called a bib necklace. It's a fabulous necklace. It was made in the 1950s, 60s by a company that we used to call Juliana. On the jewelry itself, it's not marked in any way. But they used paper tags, and so the paper tags were lost.
Yeah.
This bib-style necklace is a striking example of mid-20th century American costume jewelry, created during the vibrant decades of the 1950s and 1960s. The piece is attributed to the New York company Delitzsch and Elster, founded by William Delitzsch and Harold Elster in 1947. Their creations, later marketed under the name Juliana, have become icons of vintage glamour and design innovation. Characteristic of Juliana jewelry, this necklace bursts with color and texture. Its dazzling arrangement of rhinestones includes pink, orange, and green hues, featuring the shimmering aurora borealis crystals, a special iridescent coating introduced in the 1950s. The large oval cabochons, known among collectors as Easter eggs, add a whimsical, porcelain-like charm to the composition. Together, they create a piece that is both exuberant and meticulously balanced. Although Juliana pieces were never signed, they were distinguished by paper hang tags, most of which have not survived. The craftsmanship is evident in the intricate open-back settings and figure-8 soldering on the reverse, hallmarks of Delitzsch and Elster's quality. More than a fashion accessory, this necklace captures the spirit of post-war optimism, when costume jewelry allowed women to express elegance and confidence without great expense. Today, Juliana necklaces of this scale are highly collectible, with retail values ranging from $800 to $1,000, celebrated not only for their beauty but for their enduring place in American fashion history.